30 on his platform.
Yeah.
Have you talked to anybody over there or anything?
No. Ocho Cinco with me, but Shannon Sharpe, he really don't like me.
Well, yeah, Ocho brought your name up a couple times on the show.
Yeah. Shannon really don't like me.
You know what?
I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. You know, so I done offended and insulted everybody.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, homie, I done said some horrible things about Dion and the boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this an alumni.
Yeah, that's why.
I said some horrible things about Dion is the modern day Bill Cosby and them boys is Theo Huxtable and yeah, man.
Yeah,
he's the modern day of that.
Cause it'll be messing up his.
This is the Fresh Prince and Bel-Air family.
Yeah.
Will and Carlton, you know, this is who we, you know, so we idolize this family. Dion is the ideal father in the black community. This is, yeah. So, and here I am attacking him in his toe in his boy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now, them motherfuckers sick of my I attack him, his toe in his boy. And jumped on P-Law ass. So, yeah. No, Shay him, they gotta say, man, just leave him over there. Yeah, just let him be.
Bro, look, I don't know why Charleston White be hating on Deion Sanders like that, bro. It must be from the success. You know what I mean? But let's just be honest. Deion Sanders been blessed and fly and highly favored for years. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments. I don't even pay no attention to his coaching job too much, bro. But I'm speaking on the old Deion, bro. You can't talk about that, man. It's Deion Sanders, man. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Y'all drop it in the comments. But no. That ain't why you ain't gonna go to Shannon Sharpe. You may never get invited to Shannon Sharpe. May never. You know what I mean? But even if you were, doubt you'll show up there. Why? You don't go to interviews where they challenge you. You'll never see Charleston White having a conversation with somebody actually challenges him about the shit that he's doing off camera. We're not talking about what you're gonna say when presented on air questions. Bro. Come on, bro. You didn't already weed that shit out. You already know what's going on. Going up to Shannon Sharpe gonna wanna know that real shit. Shannon Sharpe know why he there. You know what I mean? What you ain't gonna know is why you there, fam. That's the thing about Shannon Sharpe. And everybody don't get the views. The most salacious shit gets it, fam. So would he get some views on Shannon Sharpe? I don't know. Cause if we being honest, he might, I plead the fifth, you know what I mean, on every question, no comment, you know, come on, let's just be honest, let's just be real. You're subject to one of the hardest interviews you ever did if you go to Shannon Sharpe, and this is for Charleston White. For a lot of people, it'll be a cakewalk, but if you ain't ready for these questions that the people want to know, fam, you ain't ready to walk over there. You ain't ready to walk over there. You got to walk on eggshells all around that bitch and avoid the bigger platforms. Why? They might tear you down. Too many people seeing you at one point, might make a few million people regurgitate. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Look, y'all drop it in the comments. He ain't gonna go over there because Shannon Sharpe is not a Sean Cotton. Yeah, I'm gonna say that again. Shannon Sharpe. It's not a Sean Cotton. Sean Cotton, Say Cheese TV, and Say Cheese, look, Say Cheese was all right before he made all his content about Charleston White. Now if you see a Say Cheese TV interview, you're looking for Charleston White to be on that motherfucker, or a motherfucker talking just like him. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Before that, Sean Cotton was going to everywhere. Beaumont, Houston, Dallas, everywhere. Interviewing all type of local people. You never know how he could have picked and cherry-picked the star. But the fact that he built that platform off of Charleston White, he gonna do everything for Charleston to keep him coming back. That means even while he's sitting on that motherfucking couch, don't say nothing to Mr. Charleston that makes him uncomfortable, bro. We all know it's true. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Look, y'all drop it in the comments. But yeah, he ain't gonna go to Shannon Sharpe because Shannon Sharpe ain't Sean Cotton. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe ain't Sean Cotton. And them viewers over there at Club Shay ain't Say Cheese TV viewers, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. Most of the time when people watching Charleston White, You are entertained, it's provocative, it keeps the people going, but let's just be honest, at some point, everybody waiting to grip his motherfucking throat. Trying to, and that's at a computer screen, telephone screen, or whatever, bro. People don't like him like he think he do. It's just entertained. They trying to see, oh, when is he gonna get whacked or get locked up or find, bro, this is how people pray for your downfall. This is America. It ain't just me saying that. That's facts, bro. Yeah, that's facts. This is America. People praying for your downfall even when you think they praying for your rise. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Boy, say way too much shit to never hold him accountable. Look, y'all drop it in the comments, but I'm waiting on a good Charleston White interview to where somebody really get him some pressure. And I'm not talking about a Jason Lee or nobody like that's gonna take somebody stiff interviewer. If Charleston White willing to come to Scars from the Playground's platform, I do think old Scars from the Playground will give Charleston White a run for his money. Why? I'm going to talk quick to you, but not slick to you. Yeah, I'm going to talk quick to you, not slick to you, and I expect you to do the same. You know what I mean? Yeah. A man of honor walk with morals and principles and with a certain type of decency and dignity. You know what I mean? And when you're lacking any of those qualities, you ain't who you think you are. Y'all drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it or play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.